Hi, this is Kritsia, and I want to show you the website that I had been talking to you about. So I'm going to enter the link that I gave you into my browser, and it's going to take me to a page. So this website was really great because it's actually been created by some of the top experts in nutrition, in health, and exercise, in a lot of naturopathic doctors were part of this, and also Olympic athletes. So you're getting something that's totally complete. I have already filled in my name and my email address, so I'm going to now focus on nutrition. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to actually create a fictitious profile. I'm going to say that I'm 5'7", and I'm 189 pounds, and I was born in 1948. On April 1st. Maybe let's put 1960. There we go. Let's put 1959. Let's put 1959. And I was born on April 1st. I'm a female. And at the bottom here, I'm not pregnant and I'm not breastfeeding. Now, at the bottom here, I can decide which plan I want to enter. Do I want to choose my meal? Do I want to be profiled by a health expert? So I'm going to select let's be profiled by a health expert. And I'm going to say that I do light activity. So I walk a little bit. So here what's really great is oftentimes you'll have these pop-up windows that will give you a little bit more explanation on the different categories. So you know what I'm going to say? I'm going to say I'm sedentary. Not working out that much. There we go. I don't do much exercise, and then you can agree or disagree. So it's very, very interactive. Then you're able to create your profile, and then it's going to walk you through. Would you like a vegetarian meal? No. Do I have nut allergies? No. Celiac, gluten-free? No. Do I have any dairy allergies? No. And would I like my meal? So this is really awesome. Now, if you have any allergies, when it's going to prepare your meal plan, it is actually going to take that into consideration. Inside the platform, you'll have over 10,000 meal plans, and you'll also have grocery lists. So once you have the meal plan set, you can print out the grocery list and you'll know exactly what to go and get at the grocery store. And this was actually developed by a nutritionist. You also will notice that there's a kids section. So if you have kids and there are certain things they don't like to eat and you just don't know how to create a meal plan for them, then you're actually going to be able to do that as well. Just so that you know, just in case you're seeing here, Tessa, no, my name is still Kritsia, but I do create fictitious profiles because I've created this so many times. So here's an interesting point here. It's going to ask me, would I like my meals to be a combination of homemade and on-to-go, or homemade only, or on-the-go only, which means that I eat out most often. Personally, in my own life, I do homemade because I pretty much cook everything. But for this example, I'm just going to choose combination of homemade and on-to-go. And then I would click on next. Now, this is really the great part. It's going to ask me if I have any condition. And I'm going to say acne because I actually do have adult acne. I'm not sure if at the age I put born in 1959 it still will happen, but let's put acne. I could have been dealing, I guess with 1959, I could be dealing with menopause more than acne. If I had migraines, I could select those as well. If I had heart disease, any condition, it's important because what it's going to do is going to actually affect, because there's certain foods that trigger certain, inflammation and whatnot, and that's obviously going to be ruled out of the meal plan. And then it's going to give me sort of a computation of all of the issues that I had, and it's going to ask me, well, which one is the most important? Now I'm going to say, you know what, the most important for me is the fact that I have menopause, because technically I'm born in 1959. So next. Now it's going to ask me, and this is the part that gets people very excited. This is the part that's going to get you excited if you have kids who just will not eat asparagus. Now I do not have any dislikes. The real Kritsia doesn't have any dislikes. I pretty much eat everything, especially fruit and vegetables. One thing I don't eat much of is pork. And so I'm going to put that, but just for the purpose of this, because I really want to make sure that it's very interactive and you can see that. Oh, one thing I definitely don't eat is liver. I do not eat liver. And I'm going to put a couple vegetables so that you can see. I'm going to say that I don't like asparagus. I actually really don't like anchovies. I'm going to say that I don't like beets. And I'm also, oh my gosh, that is so not true, avocado. But for the purpose of this example, that's what I'm going to do. Finalize meal. So it's going to ask me how many meals do I want. 3 meals a day with 2 snacks, or do I want 3 meals and 1 snack, or just 3 meals and no snack? I'm going to say that I want 3 meals with 2 snacks, and it's going to finalize my menu. So as you can see here, it is going to give me menus based on every single day of the week for my breakfast, my morning snack, my lunch, my afternoon snack, and my dinner. Now, I can either select what it's given me, or I can say, you know what, I'm not sure that I want to eat a hearty turkey and veggie chili for my morning snack, and it can give me a substitute. So this is quite interesting because what it's offering me here is bread, cheese, and almonds in the morning, a fairly substantial morning lunch, and then at lunch, or morning snack, at lunch it's offering me a smoothie, which is water-based, not even with almond milk or rice milk. Then I have a very light lunch, and then I have something quite light at night. Now, this is interesting because if you have a large family, you can decide for how many people you want this, and then, of course, you can select your meal for the day, the week, and then you can decide to print out what you need to buy for the day, for the week, or for 2 weeks. This is incredibly interactive. And as you can see, it's actually offered me a meal plan for a whole week in about a few seconds. It's really not taking that long. So again, you can substitute meals, and you can make sure that at the beginning that you opt out of any foods that you don't like. So you can see here how you can take control of your health. Now, one thing that I want to show you is that every single meal is always well balanced. So the way, sort of the philosophy behind Truestar is that you would have 40% carbs, 40% protein, and it gives you 30% fat, but it's between a range of 10 to 20 in terms of the what you can play with. So if you look at 40% carbs and 40% protein, that's already 80%. And if you add 30% fat, that's 110. So obviously it allows you to play with that 10 to 20% in terms of fat, depending on what you eat. And also 10 to 20% with pretty much everything. So it can give you that balanced pie of 100% of your daily nutrition. So as you can see here, you know how much fat you're intaking, how much protein you have, and how many carbs that you have in your day. It gives you absolutely everything, and it's all broken down. So this is how you know that you're having a healthy and balanced meal. And again, this is something that was done in a few seconds. So imagine how practical that can be for you and your family. And that's exactly how you're able to keep track of your weight. And if you didn't want to have the chicken, I told you can always substitute. And look at that. It offers you a lot of different substitutes. So in some cases, it's a protein bar. In some cases, it's a smoothie. In some cases, you'll see meals. Here you have a cheese garlic spread. So it's very, very interactive. Now, also what you'll see exercise plan. The other thing I want to point out here is that when I filled in my information, I did say that I was born in 1959. So what it's going to do is going to ask me a number of questions here, and then it's going to show me videos. The platform has over 1,600 videos, and the videos are really going to be targeted towards my age group. So since I wrote that I was born in 1959, they're not going to show me a 20-year-old doing weights. They're actually going to show a woman of a certain age doing weights. So it's always kept in proportion to your age. And if I was 12 years old, if I had written that I was born and it gave sort of the age of a 12-year-old, it would actually, in terms of the exercises, show me a girl who's around 12 years of age doing the exercises. If I was a man, then it would have showed me a man. If I was an older man or a younger boy, it would have showed me a younger boy. So it's really, really smart in that way. Sleep here, you'll find a lot of information. If you have problems with sleep, it's really fantastic. As you can see here, it's as detailed as it can be. if you're looking to understand if you're taking enough vitamins for your body, the vitamin section will actually also offer you a lot of information. And basically, you could customize anything. You could write your goals. You could determine your goals, and that's very awesome. Now, I want to go back at the front. The other thing that I'm going to show you, since I have your attention, is the encyclopedia. The encyclopedia is very, very important because any condition that you could think of, you can find in the encyclopedia. And that could be very beneficial in terms of understanding how you can treat it. So this is what's really exciting as well about this platform. And all of this information, again, as I've said, there are a number of experts who've worked on this and who really know, who know everything there is to know about health, nutrition, and diseases and how to overcome them. So there you have it. This is a great website, and as I've said to you before, it is free now, but at a certain point, it actually was a platform that fitness experts, personal trainers, health experts, doctors, naturopathic doctors, chiropractors were leasing between $2,000 and $10,000 a month, but now it's free. So definitely take advantage of it. If you have any questions, it's not very complicated. If you use the link that I gave you, when you go to the home page, just click on the home page, you'll find my contact details here, and you can give me a call. And one thing that I want to leave you with is, if you see, this is really awesome. It's going to give you more pointers, and it's going to tell me that based on the issues that I wrote, that I should have a red meat-free diet. And these are the recommended calories that I should intake in a day. So it's really, really interactive. Now, there's a lot of information here that I haven't filled out because this is a fictitious profile, but you can see how you really can come in and customize this and really keep track of your health and keep track of your fitness. And of course, don't forget the encyclopedia. It's really powerful. If you have kids, you're going to love this section here. If you don't know how to get your kids to eat healthy foods, this section is devoted to helping your kids eat healthy foods, and also it's broken down per age group. So there you have it. Thank you so much for your time.